Hello everyone and welcome. So today's video is a video request read-in, and honestly I'm gonna just be real with y'all. YouTube has become something that like I could do when I have time to do it, because my personal services have changed and they have been super like overwhelming. And plus, like in the beginning of the year, everybody wants to get a reading for like, what's coming towards them and everything like that. And I hate having like a long list. Now, usually in videos, like I get into some shit before I get into the video, like updates and stuff. We don't got time for that today. This situation, let me get this back too. This situation is a hot ass mess. Like, just imagine being in this situation. Like, girl, what? Oh no, that's not the deck. Hold on. This situation is crazy as hell. And by the way, I have missed y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to waste my time because I'm trying to do this video and the conspiracies video tonight while this one is uploaded. So yeah, let's get into these questions because there's a lot of questions. So today's video is about Cardi B and Tasha K. And bitch, I promise you, I'm not about to be petty because I know you lying. Where's the questions? What's so interesting? I'm actually hearing that song, and I forgot what the song was, but it's like the girl says flex, or like she just keeps on repeating the name, not the name, bitch. What? She keeps repeating like the word flex. So Cardi B feels like this case win is like a flex for her. Now, I really want to get into this. Like, I don't want to just, like, read on the situation. I really want to get into, like, some shit. Because, literally, I'm coming into this with no biases at all. So, let me just play devil's advocate for a minute, right? So, with this whole situation, I definitely feel like Tasha K dragged it. Same instance, yes, Cardi B is human. But at the same time, it's just like, so do we not take rap seriously, or like do we not take the song seriously? Because let's just be real, with rap, especially female rap, it's like you get paid to flex, you know what I'm saying? You get paid to like talk shit, but it's also like with rap you have to actually be about that shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, are all the songs fake? Because from my perspective, if you're like the queen of talking shit, right, it's like you can't get pressed or like bothered by other people talking shit about you if you the queen of doing it. And again, I understand that these people are human, but it's just like, bitch, what? And don't say like songs aren't serious, because once you start getting paid for something and like you really be acting like that, like you got to keep that same energy. So like, that's just how I feel. I'm just like, yeah, she dragged it, but like at the same time, like, girl, you see, he was unbothered. You know what I'm saying? It's just interesting. But Cardi B feels like this win is a flex for her more than anything. So let's see how she really feels about winning this case and what happened. I don't know how y'all feel about this situation. Bitch. Oh, one thing that I'm picking up? And this feels like, it doesn't even feel like during the case. It was more so like after the verdict. It's like, it doesn't matter if you have like 13 subscribers and like 83 views. Like, if you were talking about the Tasha K Cardi B trial and like the whatever the fuck they had going on, that whole situation, it's like she would click on the video and watch it. One, because she wants to know like what people are saying and like different people's perspective, but she also like, I don't know if it's like, it's not that type of energy. It's not like hate and energy. It's like annoyed energy, or like Nine of Wands energy, with like how people spin certain narratives, or like the things that people have to say about her. Like, she feels like certain people that talk about the situation already have their, like, their mind made up, is what I just heard. And, like, that bothers her because it's just like, no, just look at the facts of the situation and not, like, your personal biases. But she be watching, like, certain videos. She be clicking on y'all videos, all right, about this situation. Oh. And she also wants to take her channel down because she feels like she do be dragging it. There's three main things that's coming through that really, like, bothered her that Tasha K did. And I feel like from Tasha K's perspective, it's just like, nah, this is what we're supposed to do, or like, this is what I'm supposed to do. So, how she feels about the situation, she kind of feels like it's not over. I'm getting that energy. Like, oh, y'all thought that this was over? Oh no, I'm just getting started. Like, she wants to do this to more people because there's more people that have affected her emotionally. Not so much as stopped her bag, like with people wanting to fuck with her, but it's like stopping her bag because she can't really work when, like, she's in distress. Like, when she has so much shit going on, it really feels like yeah, look. It really feels like an anxiety attack. And that's one thing that I've noticed whenever I, like, read on celebrities, like, when certain things go on and, like, their fucked up situations go viral, it's something with, like, the heart palpitation. And I do feel like that's linked to anxiety, but it also feels like heartbreak energy. Like, you ever, like, get super heartbroken and, like, your heart just starts, like, it feels like it's about to pound out your chest? That's the type of energy that I'm getting from this Three of Swords. It's like major anxiety. So she feels like other bloggers have, like, stopped her bag because they affect her emotions so heavily. She's like, I want all the money you ever made off of me. I want all the money that you ever will make. And I want you to, like, remove your channel as well in the videos. Like, she doesn't want her to have a platform. And the reason why she doesn't want her to have a platform is not because she doesn't want her to eat. It's like, it's the way that she says shit. Like, with this Eight of Swords, it's the way it's like her influence. Like, how can I explain this? Because this is some weird ass shit. It's like the way that Tasha K says things is very, like, problematic from her perspective. Cause, like, she'll, like, know important pieces to certain stories, and then she'll, like, connect the other parts to make it come together, and then, like, she'll say it in this way that's like she has all of the information, but, like, from Cardi B's perspective, it's like, bitch, you don't have all the information, but you say it as though you do, and it's so believable that, like, you could literally say whatever you want about me and people will believe it. What the fuck is this? Do she be doing that? Like, do she be like, I don't know. I don't watch her, so, but, like, that's really what I'm getting. It's kind of like, it's more so of her influence that bothers her because she says things that are, like, so believable. But there's, like, three instances. It doesn't only have to do with the herpes. There's three instances that really got under her skin, and that's what caused, like, the grudge. Because I do feel like there's, like, this major grudge here, but it has more to do with, like, feeling betrayed about getting paid off of her pain, and also, like, spinning certain narratives that are super believable with, like, minor facts included. Like, there's some truths to certain things that she says, but, like, other situations it's just like, nah, you're capping. So true. But yeah, she want to take her money in her channel. Okay, so let's get into this. So what made Cardi B the most tight that Tasha K did? Like, what did Tasha K do that made Cardi B the most mad? Alright, let's see. Oh, my deck is in reverse. Again, there's, like, three major things. Oh. I thought that the fourth thing would make her more tight than the third thing, but it didn't. Alright, we're gonna get into this. Hold on. Again, it's something. Okay, she feels like Tasha K has the power to, like, put people that, like, watch her in the Eight of Swords. Like, basically believe, like, certain illusions or believe. Bitch, why does she feel like she's like a magician? I know she lying. I am getting, you know what's interesting? I am getting, like, spell work here with this as well. So, bitch, I feel like somebody was busting out a candle or something. The first thing had to do with Offset. Now, this is interesting because this feels like this is like a moment. A moment that, like, it didn't, how can I explain this? Like, this story, it didn't have longevity, but the pain was longevity because of, like, the information that was coming out after this was exposed. It feels like around someone's birthday, because this world is really sticking out to me. I'm not sure if it's her birthday, his birthday. What is this world, real quick? Eight of Wands. Yeah, like a celebration. Like achieving a milestone. This happened when someone was the first thing that really hurt her was something that happened around someone's milestone. It feels like turning a age. Turning the age. It feels like a birthday. Cause like this Eight of Wands to the Nine of Cups, but it's in reverse. So it's like a bittersweet moment. What? Did Tasha K ever do a video on Cardi B's daughter? Cause this feels like before she gave birth to her second child, this happened. Child, oh hell no. Wait, hold on. Let me try to get my other deck. Cause I really want to get like in the meat and potatoes of this situation real quick. Cause like it's giving me the energy of like her daughter was affected by this, or like not emotionally affected or like directly affected, but she had to do with this story that Tasha K put out. You got the Three of Swords out here twice, and this is not like no light Three of Swords energy. This is like heavy. It feels even like darker than like the Dark Night of the Soul. Like it feels like even like to this day I kind of feel like she has a scar about this situation because of the people that it involved. Yeah, it's something. This is fucked. Okay, y'all, this is fucked up. Listen to me. Y'all know who my fave is, right? And like I'm gonna ride with my fave. Like I'm one of those. Like I'm gonna ride with my fave. My fave is my fave. But like this is like some real facts. So like don't get ghetto and don't get like petty in the comment section, cause like bitch, this is not one of those type of videos. Like I'm literally doing this and just like being super real. This has to do with the betrayal, but it's weird because I definitely feel like she was getting over another betrayal. So it has to do with something that Offset did in their relationship. It feels like a third party situation, and it's like she did not know that like this other third party situation was going on, or she didn't know who this person was to Offset. So this feels like a situation where like her child could have been around one of his side chicks, or like her child could have like been in close proximity to like a side chick with Offset or some shit like that. And like this information came out over, look, my throat is messing up. This information came out over like a birthday or like something where like a milestone was achieved. And what's fucked up about this situation is like when she came into the clarity of this situation, she was just getting out of another situation that was similar to this one. But like the betrayal was different because of his actions and like what he did. So I don't know if he brought like if he brought like the child around a side chick or something, but that's what it feels like. And I feel like Tasha K did a story on this, or like she exposed the situation, or some shit like that. Like that's the first one. All right, the second one, bitch. I know it's gonna be hard to follow because like there's so many freaking downloads coming in. Now the second thing that she did had to do with like the whole herpes situation, and it's more so of like I am getting that she was mad about her even saying that she had it, but it has to do with like the influence and the impact that like that whole situation brought. It's like she thought that that was gonna be like her Remy Ma moment, and like from her perspective, it's like bitch, I'm never going out like that. Like you got me fucked up. The other thing had to do with emotions behind that whole situation because it's just like why the fuck would you put up like my lows and like gloat about what I had to do at my lows? Like bitch, ain't nobody talking about your lows. It's kind of like stop fucking playing with me because like I was struggling, like I had to do what I had to do. And I'm getting from her perspective, like with the whole drug and the men situation, it's like okay, like I get it, like that wasn't, that wasn't like the smartest or the best thing to do at that situation, but like those niggas wasn't shit anyway. So like why are you tight? Like they was on oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but like this is facts. It's like those niggas wasn't shit anyway. Like you don't even know what they was doing to get the bread that they got. Like they was stealing from people. So like bitch, this is like the circle of life. I know you lying. Like they wasn't shit. They didn't really give a fuck at the time, and like that's just like some New York shit. Like that's the energy I'm getting. It's like why are you putting up the shit that I had to do to make my life, better for like my sister and like my kids and like the people in my family? It's like that was one of my lows, and like they wasn't shit. So like what are you really saying? Like stop playing me. She feels like she played in her face, or she feels like she was like always playing in her face and always like bringing up some shit that like don't need to be brought up. The third thing has to do with money and connections, and it really feels like on multiple spectrums though. Like she didn't like how she would make, like, not make believe, but like she would associate all of Cardi B's connections with money. So like friendships and even like love situations only dealing with her for money, and also like her secret connections with money. She feels like she connected with certain ops that would pay her to go against her. And like she also feels like, yeah, like she was paid to like be an op, or like she was, this is so interesting. She really hates the fact that like while she was crying while she was crying somebody else was getting to the bag, but it's also like in a conniving sneaky way, like it gave her, like her enemies, like a door to like get back at her, like to get their lick back. She doesn't like that shit as well. Now the fourth thing had to do with like her sister. I don't know, this feels like a situation, like a story as well. Like I don't know if she did a story on her sister or she talked shit about her sister. But that really pissed her off because her sister is not built like her. like like she can't take a lot of stuff. Like things really get to her, and she hates when things get to her sister, or like when her family is affected by like the choices that she's made in her career. Okay, so hello.
Yeah, I know you got my text on.
My bad. You know what it is, like when I'm working, like I don't be thinking about like other stuff. Now, you know what? I really want to know like how this whole thing started. I really want to know how this whole thing started because this is a situation like I wasn't following it, right? But I knew it was going on. Like those things that you know that like are happening, but like you don't check up on like the updates or whatever. You just wait for like the shit to be over to see like what's going on. It was like one of those situations. But like in her videos, does she not give disclaimers or does she not say allegedly? Like how did it go from like this to that? Like that's just so crazy to me. Bitch, you would have to like catch me. Like, for real, for real. If that shit happened to me, you would have to catch me. Like, I'm going to Africa, bitch. Alright? I'm getting me a new face, a new family. Like, bitch, you gonna have to catch me up in these motherfucking streets. Cause I know you lying. Like, absolutely the fuck not. So let's see, how did the jurors view Tasha K? Cause bitch, this is I actually want to do it a different way, the way that I wanted to pick it. Ooh, bitch. Oh my gosh. What the hell? A lot of them, a lot of them viewed her as like being like the bitter dark skinned girl, like, to be real with you, like jealous of, like, yeah, like of others people's success. Now some of them felt like she was super delusional because of her circumstances. It's like her circumstances made her delusional. So like they feel like she did a lot of things just for like money, but it was also like a lot of jealousy too. But like some of them felt like she was super delusional. Oh my gosh. And you all, like, I'm really not trying to comfort nobody, but like, if the facts of the situation is the facts of the situation, it's the facts of the situation. They really they felt like homegirl was crazy, like, for real, for real. They also feel like her husband is not innocent as well. Like, her husband was behind the scenes condoning this shit, or like behind the scenes provoking her, or like leading her to do certain things. Like, I don't know if he tried to like say something to get off, or like mislead. They kind of feel like the husband was misleading them with the facts and the information that he could have indulged to like separate himself. But it's just like, no, like, y'all both was doing the same thing. A lot of them felt like Tasha K was jealous of Cardi B's aesthetics and like how she looked, more so of like how she looked. And I feel like this is because of like things that she would say. Like, I feel like there was phone calls that were played, as well as like video evidence used against her, and that video evidence or those phone calls that like was played in the courtroom did some like damage. Now this is weird, because I'm actually getting like with this rival, like some of them were confused as to like why she didn't even really fight for the situation. It's kind of like, bitch, like, please, like bitch, just lie or something. Like you need to have a fight. Like they were confused as to why she didn't have a fight. It made it more easy for them to like make their judgment because she didn't have a fight. It's like, bitch, if you fighting for your life and for like millions of dollars, at least try to lie, like, even if you ain't supposed to. It's like she wasn't even trying to like have a defense, like a real defense, or like trying to get out of the situation. It's like the things that she was sued for is like, it was like, yeah, like, yeah, that's true. And then still expecting, that's weird, still expecting victory though. What? Why? What is this? Some of the jurors were mad that she wasn't lying about certain situations. Oh, well, it has a lot to do with her lawyer. So from her lawyer, blah, blah, from her lawyer, blah, blah, what the hell? From her lawyer's point of view, it was like, okay, so this was her. This is a dumb strategy, bitch. Always lie. When in doubt, bitch, you lie. You lied to the motherfucking, the tires fall off. All right. Her lawyer's perspective was like, tell the truth in every situation. And I and I feel like she has this mannerism. Tell the truth in every situation. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell the truth in every situation because there's videos out there of you. Nah, stop. There's videos out there of you where they're gonna put it against you, and one thing that you do not want to look like is a liar. Once the jurors find out that like you lie about something, then the case is over. So we have to tell the truth and tell the truth, and that's how we're gonna win. And it's like, bitch, that was a dead end. Alright, what you should have did was you should have lied. Like that's just facts. Like you should have at least tried to lie, or like leave some blurred lines. Yeah, look, Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. And her lawyer was like, bitch, I'm gonna get paid regardless. So I know y'all lying. I don't really feel like her lawyer was really like fucking with her like that. And I'm also getting this, ooh, look. I'm also getting this energy from her lawyer, like from, okay, this is like a I don't know if this is something that she wanted Tasha K to believe. Wait, is this what she wanted her to believe? Yeah, it is. Damn. Yeah, her lawyer is a mess. So Tasha K's lawyer really did